Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a full face of products that I hate, as you can tell from the title. You guys have been asking me to do this video for ages and I thought now is the time to do it because I've just sorted out all of my makeup stuff so that I can finally film my makeup collection. So when everything is like finalised, I will be filming my makeup collection soon. I'm so sorry about the wait. But yeah, I thought that I would do a little bit of a clear out, and the makeup that I've used in this video I'm probably then going to be getting rid of because obviously I don't like it, so there's no point in me keeping it. This video is basically just going to show you a load of products that I really don't like, and I'm going to be putting them all on my face and you can see what the finished result is. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so for starters, I just want to say that there's going to be a lot of products in this video, and I also just want to say that there's so many brands in this video that I absolutely love, like most of their products, but there's just a few products that I just personally don't get on with. Like, I have nothing against the brands that I'm talking about in these videos. I love pretty much all of the brands that I'm talking about, and I kind of just want to like throw that out there that I'm not trying to like bash these brands at all. It's literally just like due to my personal preferences, these type of products don't get on well with my skin type or whatever, so yeah. So for starters, I have the Maybelline Dream Flawless Nude Fluid Touch Foundation. And I have mine in the shade 10 Ivory, which is the palest shade that they did. I don't know if they still actually make this foundation, but I've had it for probably at least a year now. It's probably actually out of date. It's got like a really weird droppy thing, and I don't know, I just find it quite hard to put the product on my face. And also at the same time, like, I don't know, it's just really liquidy. It's supposed to kind of like turn into powder, but I also found that the colour, considering this is ivory, the colour is like way too dark. So let's just chuck this on my face. You see what I mean about that applicator? Like, it's just really awkward to use. Okay, so the colour is definitely too dark for me. And I don't know, I just find that no matter how much I blend it, I still feel like it looks really patchy, especially like picking up on dry patches. I'm just not a fan of this foundation. So next we move on to cream products, and if you guys watch my channel or have watched it for a while, you'll probably know by now that I really don't get on with cream products like at all. So the first thing is actually this cream concealer palette, which I got on Amazon. I think it was like £4. I did a whole video on this and somehow it got like 200,000 views, but I hate this so much. It's just super oily. The consistency of the products is just like Vaseline with colour mixed in, so I'm going to use one of the darker shades to like contour my cheeks, I guess. I'm just going to put on the tiniest little bit onto my cheeks. They literally just blend out into nothing, and all they do is just like remove that area of foundation. It's the weirdest thing. I just end up with like a stripe of like brown that doesn't blend out, and then it removes my foundation. Any of the kind of contouring products that are kind of warm toned, because I have such fair skin, just doesn't work for me. So this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Medium Bisque, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on because I'm pretty sure I've only used this a couple of times. It's literally not coming out, I'm so confused. I've just noticed I have so many flakes in my hair from my dry shampoo. It just kind of turns my whole cheek orange. Like, do you see how dark this is on me? And it all gets like stuck in my hairline. Just for the sake of it, I'm gonna try and contour my nose, which is something I never normally do, but let's give this a go. So now my nose is orange too, which is great. Oh my god, literally look at the colour difference between my neck and my face. I feel like the foundation is definitely oxidised since I put it on my skin. So now I'm going to do a bit of blush, and the ones that are actually probably my least favourite, I know this is gonna might surprise a few people, or actually the Benefit ones, like the Benna Tint and Posy Tint. I really don't get along with these. They're kind of like cheek stains. I'm gonna try and use a bit of Benna Tint just on my cheek. I feel like it just doesn't blend very well, and it just like makes the base of your foundation look weird. Let's try a bit of Posy Tint. Yeah, this is just not working for me. It's like stained this tiny patch. For my concealer, I have quite a few that I don't like. I've got like 3 different types. I have 2 from Pound World, like their Miss Beauty range, which are like £1 each. And these liquid concealers, if you remember from my testing Pound World makeup video, these concealers are terrible. They have no coverage and they just like took off my foundation and went really clumpy and like streaky. And then another one is the W7 Light Diffusing Concealer. When I use this in my testing W7 video, I find that this is just really oily and like really clumpy, and it just didn't work for me. And then finally I have the Makeup Gallery from Poundland Hide and Chic Concealer, and I'm honestly just using this in this video so that I can show you that I've used it and then throw it away, because look how broken this is. So it is very pale, which is good, but it just does not blend out nicely. Oh my god. It's literally just wiped off this patch of foundation. I don't understand. So then on my spots, I'm using the one from Poundland, which is really, really destroyed. It's just really like thick. And then to try and add a bit more brightness under my eyes, I'm going to use the W7 under eye concealer thing. It's basically like just putting oily stuff under my eyes. I don't know how to describe it. So now finally, in terms of cream highlighter, I have 2 products which I just really don't get on with. One of them is actually, again, by Miss Beauty, which is the Pound World brand. This is the Illuminating Wand, which is like a liquid highlighter. And the other one is the Make Me Shimmer by Saturated Colour. And I feel really bad because I have done loads of videos where I've included Saturated Colours products, but I just really don't get along with this product. Oh my god, that's just completely taken the foundation off the end of my nose. And then the Saturated Colour one I'm just going to put like under my eyebrows. It's basically just like Vaseline with a bit of glitter in it. I just don't understand this product. Okay, so to powder my face, I'm using the MUA Pressed Powder in the shade 1. I know that these powders do work for some people and that is amazing, but on me this just is really orange and I don't find it really does much to kind of help my makeup last. Do you see how orange that is? Just... okay. It's just like giving me random patches of orange. There's one here under my eye and there's one there. That honestly just turned to be orange and really patchy. They also do like £1 bronzers, and I know that in one of Emma's videos recently where she tested out some drugstore makeup, she was like, oh yeah, I got this £1 bronzer because I'm pretty sure Soph really likes it. And I was thinking, Emma, me, what are you talking about? I've literally never spoken about their bronzers or like their powders because I really don't like them. And my least favourite contour product has to be the PS Love Contour Kit from Primark, and I just remember when I first used this I found it very like muddy looking. Yeah, I find that it just kind of sticks, and once it's on it's very hard to blend out. I was honestly going to try and make this makeup look good, but it's just really turned into the biggest fail. Then in terms of actual bronzer, which I feel like I really do not need because right now my face is about 10 shades darker than my neck, I have the Poundland Makeup Gallery Good to Glow Matte Bronzer, and can you see how orange this is? Then in terms of blush and highlight, my least favourite and like my least pigmented is the George Asda Strobing Kit, and this has got a blush and a highlight. If the highlight was a bit more pigmented, it would be so pretty because it's kind of like a pink duochrome. You see, like the highlight is just very thin and like powdery, and it just doesn't really show up all that much. Like obviously I have a softbox light right here so it looks more intense, but it's just not really like there. I feel bad because like I really like the brand Pure, but I just really don't get on with this product. This is the Browder, which is the Perfecting Brow Powder in Blonde, and I'm pretty sure I saw somebody else talk about this in their like products that they hate video. I think it was either Emily Canham or Hannah Renee, I can't remember which one it was, but someone else talked about this, and when they talked about it I was like, yes, I agree. So yeah, this is like a brow powder, but it's just very difficult to use. So it comes in like a little tube. It's just kind of like a powder that you put in your eyebrows, but the applicator is like quite chunky. So yeah, I mean the colour is good. And if you want a kind of quick and easy brow to just like throw on, then sure, but it's just a bit messy, like it goes all over my face. And then to do the kind of defined bits at the front, I'm using the PS Love brow pencil, and this is their like blonde eyebrow pencil, but this is not blonde, this is like bright orange, so this is where this really goes downhill. Yeah, here are my eyebrows. They look terrible, I'm not gonna lie. So moving on to eyes, I have two eyeshadow palettes which I really don't like, and I'm probably going to get rid of them after this video. The first one is the Essence All About Roses eyeshadow palette, and Essence do make some really good things, but this eyeshadow palette in particular, I just feel like a lot of the colours are really kind of not really there. Like, do you see all of these colours here? Are very kind of similar colours, they're very pale, and they just don't really show up. Like, the pigmentation is just a bit meh. So this is the first thing that I don't like. And then the second eyeshadow palette that I really don't like is the W7 In The Nude Natural Nudes palette. And so many people love this as a dupe for the Naked 3. But I personally don't find that this really works for me at all. I find that the eyeshadows are really kind of lacking in pigmentation. They blend out into nothing again, and they're just really kind of sheer. I'm going to start off with this palette, and I'm going to take this colour here into my crease. I also find that these Essence ones don't blend particularly well. And then taking the darker brown from the Essence palette. Like, in the pan this looks like a really dark brown, but then when you put it on your eyes it's just like not. So I'm then going to take one of the darker colours from the W7 palette, and I'm just going to put this into my crease to try and like deepen it up a bit. I just feel like the colours in both of these palettes, if they look really dark in the pan, they come out about 5 shades lighter on your eyes. Then I'm going to take the kind of shimmery pink colour from this palette and put that all over my eyelids. And I just find that this colour in particular is really kind of sheer, and then it's got like glitter chunks in it, and it just kind of makes glitter fly all over your face. It just completely, like, if I go like that, it all just comes off. Even when I use my finger, I'm not getting like that much colour payoff, which is a shame. And then just using the palest colour from the Essence palette on my inner corners and on my brow bone. This one is, whoa, that one's actually really pigmented. Okay, the white shade in this palette, that's good. I might just keep this palette just to use that white colour as a highlight, because I feel like that would be really good. Next is moving on to eyeliner, and I have two which are pretty much exactly the same, and I don't like them for the exact same reasons. The first one is the New Look Pure Colour Precision Eyeliner Pen, and then the second one is the Topshop Magic Liner. And you can see already that this leaks everywhere. The reason that I don't like both of these is because they dry up when you're like midway through doing your eyeliner. So if you want to go back over something, it's already like dry and it kind of like crumbles off. It's so weird. It's just really hard to get like a precise point because now it's dry, I can't go back over it, so I'm just gonna have to leave it there. Like, I'm trying to make this one thicker and longer and it's just crumbling away. So then moving on to mascaras, I have three that I don't really like, and these are the Collection Colour Lash All Day Wear Colour Mascara. This does like nothing for my lashes. The next one is the George Big Flirt Mascara, and in terms of this, like, it's supposed to be volumizing. I don't really find this volumizing. And then the final one is the MUA Mega Volume Mascara. Again, I don't really find this volumizing at all. So I'm gonna first try and use the MUA one, just because I really want to throw this away. See, I'm really wiggling here and trying to get some volume. And it doesn't really give me length or volume, it literally just tints my lashes black. Like, do you see how natural looking that mascara is? Then I'm gonna try the George mascara on the other side. The wand of this is ridiculously big. Okay, so this one gave me a little bit more length and volume than this one. But in terms of the fact that this is called volumizing mascara with thickening effect, I just don't really think it does that job very well. So I'm now just going to try and go over the top of both of them with the Collection Colour Lash Mascara. This one again I find is just kind of like a black tint to my lashes. So I am going to use some fake lashes, but I'm going to save those for like the grand finale. So I'm going to move on to lips. In terms of lip products, I picked out 4 that I just really don't rate at all. Again, I have nothing against these brands. Love the brands. Hate the products. The first one is the Poundland Makeup Gallery Lip Pencil in Nude. This was so hard that it feels like it's literally cutting into your skin when you put it on. Like, ow! It actually really hurts. It's not even coming off. It's not even coming off. I'm not gonna bother. So next is probably gonna be quite a controversial one because so many people love this. Zoella made this famous. It's the Rimmel Kate matte lipstick in the shade 107. This was so popular a few years ago. I really don't like this. I do like some of Rimmel's other lipsticks, but their matte ones, I just really not a fan of, like the ones in this red packaging. I find that they have quite like a grainy texture and I really hate the smell. Yeah, ugh, I just hate it. So whenever I put these on, they make me feel kind of sick. I also find it really hard to get up to the edges. I find it kind of like bleeds a little bit. Just overall, I'm really not a fan of this lipstick, so I'm really sorry if anybody loves this and that I've offended you, but... And then finally, I have 2 lip glosses, which I really don't like. And again, love these brands, so I feel really bad, like kind of bad mouthing them, but these 2 lip glosses are the Collection Deluxe Lip Lacquer. I just find that this is like a really thick, sticky lip gloss, and I'm really not into lip glosses like at all, so I'm quite fussy with them. This is just too thick for me and too sticky, and it's the same story with the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Lip Lacquer. These kind of coloured ones by Soap & Glory, I'm just not really a fan of. Like, they're just very gloopy. So now I'm going to move on to eyelashes, and this is probably going to shock some people because these eyelashes are so raved about. These are the Huda Beauty Scarlet Lashes, so they come in like really nice packaging and everything, and I just thought that these were going to be amazing when I saw them, but in all honesty I find them very stiff. They were way too big for my lashes, so I had to cut loads off of the edges, and I just find that they are so hard to stick down because the band is so like thick. You really have to wiggle it about loads, and I just find that they do not stick to my eyes. Like, they just peel up. Hello. Ooh. So I'm back from putting my lashes on. What do you think? They were really difficult to put on again. Like, I found the inner corners so hard to stick down, and they're just so big that honestly they irritate my eyes a little bit because they're so huge. So here is what everything looks like. I feel like on camera it's not looking that bad, but in real life it's pretty bad. So this is the forehead and the eyebrows. Like, can you see how just patchy everything is looking? Also, like, oh, around my nose. So that is it, you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And like I said at the beginning, I'm not intending to bash anyone or any of the brands that I mentioned in this video, or like, if you guys love these products then that is great and I'm so happy that they work for you, but obviously, as you can tell, they didn't work for me. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know if there are any other like makeup challenges that you want me to do in the description box, because this was actually really fun to film, so I'd quite like to do some other challenges if you want me to. And yeah, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!